warm good morning to all. I am Gowri Nandana, first year geology student. Today I am very excited to present the topic plate tectonics. Here I am named as under our feet. Literally it's under our feet. The plates are dancing with dynamics. So often we know the ground beneath us is still and stable. But in reality it's constantly moving, shifting and reshaping our planet. My presentation will go through you on the different type of plate boundaries, how they move and how they are create mountains, oceans, volcanoes and earthquakes as we see today. So, on my first slide we have three keywords: plate, tectonics and theory. The first plate means the rigid lithospheric slab. It has about 100 kilometers of thickness and is mainly composed of crust and upper mantle. So, whenever we talk about plates, we talk about the movement of the large rigid lithospheric slabs. And the next word is tectonic. Tectonic simply means the mechanism or process that occurs on our earth crust and the involvement of the plates and such as mountains, volcanoes, oceans and the volcanoes. Then the third word is theory, the scientific explanation on the basis of some evidences. So altogether the word plate tectonic theory means how or why they act on the process of our earth crust and causing of some geological processes. So move on to the next slide, which is the development of plate tectonic theory. Here are four major developments processed by major scientists. The first one is Wegener's continental drift theory. It is a major milestone for the plate tectonic theory at continent formation. He said that once all the continents are altogether called a supercontinent called Pangea, and slowly and only they shift towards 7 major continents. Then second one is Harry and Russ Seafloor theory. In this theory, they explain how new oceanic crusts are formed at mid-oceanic ridge and they move far apart. Then third one is Wine and Matthews magnetic field study. Here he detailedly explained the magnetic flow on ocean floor and it is a strong evidence for the seafloor spreading. And also here we can see the word subduction, which means where all the crusts sink back into the mantle. And the fourth one was Parker and McKenzie mechanism of plate motion on the basis of Euler's theorem in 1967, which is mathematically described the plate on the Earth's surface, completing the foundation of modern plate tectonic theory. So these are the four major developments of plate tectonic theory. And the next was plates. Here the word plate was put forward by a Canadian scientist, J.T. Wilson, in 1965. Here we can see the distribution of plate. We distribute our plate into oceanic crust and continental crust. Oceanic crust is darker, thinner, denser and basaltic due to its composition. The basaltic composition and the presence of magnesium and iron gives a denser color, darker color and thickness is about 5 km. Then next one is continental. It is lighter, thicker, less denser and granite. It is lighter due to the light composition of CR, which is silica and aluminum. And oceanic crust is the composition of SEMA, which means silica and magnesium. Then these are the major plates formed as major plates are Pacific plate, Indo-Australian plate, Eurasian plate, North American plate, South American plate and African plate. Also we can see some minor plates in between the major plates. Next one is continental drift theory by Alfred Wegener. He proposed this theory on the basis of some evidences such as continental shift, which means when we put together all the splitted continent together, it's joined as a puzzle-like structure. And also we can see some similar geological features on that area. Also we can see fossil evidence and paleoclimate. Paleoclimate example is when India have some polar when India formed the southern pole and shifted into the equator. Then, but this theory was failed to provide a lattice, which means where the force is come for the movement of plate. He can't explain how the force is formed for the movement of plates. And the next and important section of my topic was plate movement. Plate movement was proposed by the US theorem, the movement of plate in form of simple rotating along a curve. Here, the force is thermal convection force. When the core and mantle, the less denser and warmer fluid floats and denser and cooler fluid sinks due to temperature difference, they act as a cycle and repeated. So the plates are moved due to the temperature difference on the cycle. So there are three major types of plate boundaries. First one is divergent plate boundary. It simply means that the plates move far away. The example of the divergent plate boundary is sea floor formation. The formation of an ocean basin by rifting and sea floor spreading. It is a conservative type of plate margin when two plates are moved away. When an ocean and an ocean plate diverges, form a mid-oceanic ridge. Before the East Africa Great Rift Valley is an example of the mid-oceanic ridge, and the ocean and continental crust divergent from rift valleys. Then convergent plate boundaries. Second one, here plates move towards each other. Two plates move to each other. There are three types of collisions: continental collision and ocean collision, and ocean and continent collision. When ocean and ocean converges, it forms a trench, and continent converges, it forms a fold-like mountain. Example: Himalayan mountains and Andes mountains. It is transform boundaries. The third one, when two plates pass one another along transform pole, and thus they cannot created neither destroyed when two plates transform alongside. And then conclusion. So my topic covers the different type of plate boundaries and the force for the plate movement, which is convection current force. And also, plate tectonic theory has now become a scientific realization to the world. So, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Happy to explain.
Question കിട്ടുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കാണ് നമ്മൾ തിങ്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. Always I tell my students to ask question. Maybe she won't be able to answer it properly, but thinking എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു approach is very important. ഒന്ന് നല്ലൊരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ചോദിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ തിങ്ക് ചെയ്യണം. ഒരു ഉത്തരം അപ്പം തന്നെ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ പറയുന്ന ആൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പ്രസന്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ആൾ തിങ്ക് ചെയ്യണം. First year on, they have just started. Final year area. Everything is new to them.
Okay. The title is very interesting. The dynamic dance of our plates. Could you please tell us what prompted you to write such a title?
Topic in the name. How you came across this topic?
It seems it's an interesting topic, and it's also related to the plate movement. The dynamic dance means the plate movement under
You could have simply written dynamic movement. Why chose the term dance? That's a
To
question.
be more poetic.
See, it's a very good usage. That's why I'm asking. Heard someone using it as a dance. So my question is, what was the logic? I just want to try to understand. If you have any logic.
The plate boundaries always are moving. They are not continuous. So constantly moving and so
In a symmetrical way.
yeah, they are moving in a symmetrical way and they don't take a rest.
So in dance, what happens? People move their hands sideways. They go up and down, right? Plates also do that. Once ocean, what was an ocean once is a mountain. So it goes up, it goes sideways. It's dance.
She is also a dancer.
Oh, you are dancer. That is great. You connected that to
Passionate, they are passion, you got the name.
So you don't have any questions? Anyone? Okay. Okay, thank you.